Good afternoon, everyone. This is Queenie Clem with Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews, and I am your literary ambassador. And today I have Taetrece Harris on my channel today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you?
I'm well. That's Taetrece Harrison.
Taetrece Harrison. Thank you, thank you.
You're
Tell,
welcome.
tell us about yourself.
So I'm an attorney and also a new author. I live in New Orleans. I was born and raised in New Orleans and been practicing for quite some time. And recently, I just released my first book about a couple of months ago.
Mhm, mhm. Okay, tell us about your book, Bitch Hunt.
So the name of the title is Bitch Hunt, and it's a story about Black female attorneys. And I take you through each one of the experiences that each one of the females encounter, and then basically how they overcome that situation or how they handle that situation because they're being attacked because of who they are or who people perceive them to be. Just mainly because of the fact that they're Black, they're female, and they're they're professionals.
Okay. What is your genre and what draws you to this genre?
So all of the stories are true. So it's nonfiction, and I like nonfiction because of the fact that I can go into the actual truth of the matter. I mean, I have an imagination, but it's kind of I applaud the fiction writers. I find that it's easier for me to write true stories, and that's probably more because of the fact that I'm an attorney, so dealing with facts all the time, as opposed to writing the fiction and you could do whatever you want. To that particular character. Whereas as nonfiction, you have to stay true to, of course, what that person is or what that person is about because of the fact that you are speaking from a level of truth.
Okay, what do you want readers to take away when they read this book?
What I want them to take away is that, despite what may or may not happen to you, you can stand up for yourself. You can stand, and I always say, stand up in your truth and be true to who you are. And don't let anyone dictate to you or determine to you who you should be or who you shouldn't be. It's up to you to be your own cheerleader and to stand up for what you believe in.
What inspired you to write this book?
Well, I'm in chapter 1, and what happened, I was falsely arrested, and I take you through the incident that caused me to get falsely arrested, and then take you through the trial. And then what I decided to do was, after that experience, I wanted to find other stories that were similar to mine, people that were similarly situated as myself. And I decided to write on those stories as well. So initially it started off with my story. And then I was able to find 4 other females that basically matched my story or were similar to my story.
How do you market your book?
Well, I'm on, I have a website, so it's taetreceharrison.com. Also, the book is available on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million. I mean, pretty much anywhere you think you could find a book, that's where the book would be available.
Okay. What is something you want readers to know about you?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would want readers to know about me. I mean, I'm pretty direct, pretty straightforward. I try to keep things real. I'm loyal to a point, to a default. But if you want to know the truth, then you probably shouldn't ask me.
What has been your greatest accomplishment thus far as a author?
Publishing the book, actually getting published, is probably my greatest, because it took me 2 years from I began writing it right after, a little bit after the trial. So there were many days when I didn't think that I would actually get to this point. There were many days where the little voice in my head was telling me that you shouldn't do this, or you're not going to do this, or you're not going to finish it. And then getting to the point where I knew that I was going to finish it and knew that this book needed to be written. And so I would say that would probably would be my greatest accomplishment as an author, is completing this book.
What has your publishing journey been like?
It's been a little different because of COVID. You're not able to. It's kind of difficult to really want to do book signings. I've had people ask me about it. and I've kind of had mixed feelings about it. I think the problem is going to happen if I decided to do that. Things will start getting blurred. People are going to want to take masks off. They're going to want to hug. They're going to want to take pictures. And I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. And I don't want to be rude to anybody by saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable really doing that. So I would say that would probably be the most difficult thing, is not being able to reach out and touch people that are reading my books and have, that one-on-one conversation with readers.
Okay. What are you currently working on right now?
So I'm working on book number 2. Book number 2 is going to be about corrupt judges. The title of it is called The Wrinkled Robes. So I'm actually working with the artist right now that'll be putting the cover together. So I'll probably be trying to put that out there as a teaser real soon. So.
Okay. Where can readers find you and your books again?
TaetreceHarrison.com. That's my website. And then Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million. I believe it's on Apple Books as well. There's Kindle, so you have the ebook. The ebooks are readily available, and it's available in actually a lot of different places: Canada, United States, of course, Japan, Spain, Germany. So it's available in a lot of different markets.
What made you want to become an author?
The main thing, again, was the incident. What happened with me, I thought was really a travesty for someone in my position to be put in that position. I think that it was important to get that story out. A friend of mine basically encouraged me to write the story. At the time, I didn't think that it was a good idea. I was like, nobody's not going to want to read this. And she was like, you'll be surprised. And so I started the process of doing it. And in the process of doing it, I realized that there is many other stories that are out there that are very important, that people would be interested in. And so now I'm on this journey of being more of a writer. I'm still an attorney, but I like the author role that I'm currently playing.
How do you balance being an author and a lawyer at the same time?
Ooh, yeah, that gets difficult. I have deadlines, so sometimes I have to put those things down, trying to prioritize my day. The day could get away from me because I am self-employed, and a lot of people that are self-employed can relate that when you're working from home or you're self-employed, you have a tendency to work all the time, all day. And so you have to be able to say, okay, I'm not going to do this, and I'm going to do something else. Or, today I'm going to do this for a couple hours and I'm not going to concentrate on work. So it's trying to get myself to be disciplined, because I can procrastinate sometimes. So that also makes it kind of difficult to do it as well, because I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
Who has influenced you as an author?
I would say my mom. My mom's actually in the book. The foreword is a poem, and the poem was written by my mom. And the interesting thing about that, it was written a while ago. And during the pandemic, I was writing. I think I was in the garage and I was looking for some stuff. Ran across this notebook, found the poem. And I mean, when I'm telling you, the poem was like right on point. It was right on point. And so I was able to use it in the book. So I would say that her creativity, of course, is carried over to me. And so I would say she would be the biggest influence, as well as my grandmother and other family members who have passed away.
Is there anything else that you would like to add before we close?
Nothing that I could think of besides what I said before. Basically, stand up in your truth and be who you are, no matter what.
And again, where can we find your book?
TaetreceHarrison.com is the website. And again, on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million, and all the other online book places that books are available.
Okay. Before you go, would you like to play a little game called My Favorites?
Sure.
All right. My favorite color.
Oh, red.
Your favorite drink?
I don't drink.
Not
Water.
Okay. Okay. Hobby?
Dancing.
Snack while writing?
Oh, that's easy. Nuts.
And your favorite author and why?
I would say Toni Morrison. She's very innovative, has that well deep voice that covers so many spectrums, that makes you think in so many different ways. Things you don't want to think about, she makes you think about.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. This is Queenie Clem with Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews. Happy reading. Bye.